he's not even like cool autistic in the way where it's like, oh, he's brilliant. Like, you know, let the maestro do his thing, but also insanely repulsive on top of that.
It's now official. Elon Musk is leaving his role as a special government employee in the Trump administration, with a White House official confirming to me tonight that he's going to start the offboarding process this evening, which essentially includes paperwork. It's not totally clear what else. But we did see Musk post this on his own website saying, as my scheduled time as a special government employee comes to an end, I'd like to thank President Trump for the opportunity to reduce wasteful spending. The DOGE mission will only strengthen over time.
The black Avi is perfect. The black PFP is like you know he's going through it, okay? God, DOGE was such a spectacular fuck up. For every, like, I cannot think of an even dumber thing. I cannot think of the DOGE might be even stupider than the fucking tariffs, okay? And the tariffs are really fucking stupid. But like the DOGE stuff was so idiotic in its execution. He went in, he cut federal programs. Turns out discretionary spending that was already allocated is not actually fucking putting a dent in the deficit at all, which anyone could have told Elon Musk or any number of different people if they were to, you know, listen to reason. It was marginal cuts regardless. All they were able to do was basically lie about how much they were cutting. They didn't cut shit. They lied about everything. They found like a couple idiotic like USAID allocations that were like $8,000 to make people in Zimbabwe fucking eat vegan or whatever, you know, which is nothing. It's not, it's like, I assume, you know, CIA agents basically trying to hide money for their own personal benefit in these like stupid programs. Okay. All the while they cut the National Weather Service for no reason. They cut the Department of Energy, which handles the nuclear program, which handles the nukes, and then had to go back and be like, oh my God, we're so sorry. Can you please come back to work? Like vital services. They cut a bunch of vital fucking services. Everyone got mad. Everybody was like, what the fuck are you doing? DOGE is literally one of the most popular government initiatives in history. 73% of Americans say they support cutting government waste. Trump brought in the smartest man on earth to do it. The left destroyed Elon for it. The GOP won't vote on it. I can't believe this. Did my best. Sigh. It is so incredible that they went in with a hatchet, okay, and cut a bunch of the last parts of the American government that actually works, that keep people alive, that keep people safe. And they did this in this haphazard manner in broad daylight. And the person that was supposed to communicate this initiative is, I'm sorry, this is not ableism, the most autistic man on the planet. And on top of that, he's not even like cool autistic in the way where it's like, oh, he's brilliant. Like, you know, let the maestro do his thing, but also insanely repulsive on top of that. Okay. Which is why he is not a very good communicator of anything. Like he's just horrible at marketing in general. And everyone was like, what are you doing? The fuck are you doing? Stop doing these things. He just fucked it up so poorly, so bad. Amazing. It was spectacular. An incredible failure. Just a fucking failure from start to finish, you know? And now he had to leave in disgrace after everybody was like, we hate you. You are the least popular figure in the administration. And again, I have to repeat this. They did not even accomplish, even marginally, one of the main goals, which was to cut government spending. They did not accomplish this at all. I need you to understand, half of the programs that they discontinued had already run out of funding. The discretionary spending that was allocated for those programs, they just shut off. That's it. And when you do that, you're not even cutting the deficit. It's already spent. The money is spent already. So yeah, it didn't work. Of course it didn't work. I think it won't even be remembered as a failure. It just won't be remembered at all. In 25 years, you'll be reminded of it. You'll go, yeah, what the was that about? It didn't last long enough to leave any lasting, meaningful impact. Yeah, because a lot of the stuff that they tried to cut from the federal regulatory agencies and federal agencies in general were so damaging and so disastrous and so consequential that they had to literally bring it back instantly. Elon would send like a AI mass email to be like, oh yeah, you're getting fired if you don't respond instantly. And then the government will come out and be like, no, that's not what's happening. Sorry, he doesn't know what he's saying. We just brought him to work today. Sorry about that. All the value that Elon was able to cut, all the money that he was able to cut was from the fucking Tesla valuation. That's it. The only thing he was able to burn was Tesla stocks in the process, because as the key man, he is associated with that brand, and he was inevitably going to have to pull out regardless, because now he was associated with this like incredibly unpopular policy that was trying to fire unceremoniously hundreds of thousands of federal workers in a country where there's like a 23% underemployment crisis. And these are the last fucking real jobs that exist for the middle income Americans. What the fuck were you thinking? Problem is, he wasn't. I guess the only thing he accomplished in the process was like take, at least for a moment, control over all of the regulatory agencies that were up his ass.
Time as it becomes a way of life throughout government. This is all coming as Musk has recently tried to distance himself from the administration to a degree, including when he criticized the president's big, beautiful bill, something the president was asked about today and essentially shrugged off.
Well, reactions, a lot of things. Number one, we have to get a lot of votes. We can't be cutting, we need to get a lot of support, and we have a lot of support. We will be negotiating that bill, and I'm not happy about certain aspects of it, but I'm thrilled by other aspects of it. That's the way they go. It's very big. It's the big, beautiful bill, but the beautiful is because of all of the things we have.
Here's what Elon Musk had to say about that bill, which the Congressional Budget Office has estimated would add more than $3 trillion to the federal deficit.
I was disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly, which increases the budget deficit, not just decrease it, and undermines the work that the DOGE team is doing. I think a bill can be big or it can be beautiful, but I don't know if it can be both. My personal opinion.
My source on all of this tonight is the veteran tech journalist, Kara Swisher. And Kara, it's great to have you here. What do you make of Elon Musk officially leaving his role that he is tonight?
Well, it's a long goodbye, isn't it? I mean, he seems to be leaving and going out. He needs to work on his company. This was inevitable that he was not going to stay there very long. And it pushed along by the fact that his businesses are a bit in distress. And so he needs to pay attention and do his actual job. Do
you think he's actually leaving?
I think he's probably frustrated by the pace of government. And when he goes back to his companies, he says jump and they say how high. At the government, they don't do that. And I think he found a lot more difficulty in finding real cuts and everything else. And I think they're only sending $9 billion in DOGE.
Yeah, all of the Elon Glazers now turning on him, fake friends, you know? Like, didn't Kara Swisher basically fucking ride Elon into oblivion? Like, this was her job. So many people in mainstream media have made careers out of talking about how awesome Elon is, how he's like basically Tony Stark. Like, Elon Musk's existence as the richest billionaire on the planet, the wealthiest billionaire on the planet, is fantastic in many ways. One, because it just directly cuts away at the lie of meritocracy, because he doesn't work hard nor smart. And I think a lot of Americans can recognize that. But also, he is a perfect representation of the lie that is meritocracy in our process, in our system, in our distribution of wealth, in the economic organization of society. That's number one. Number two, Elon Musk and the ways in which he has been able to get his grimy little hands all over the federal regulatory agencies that are tasked with regulating his companies, okay, is, I think, a perfect opportunity to once again remind people how these things work in places like China. Think for a moment. A guy like Elon Musk behaving this way leading to all of these federal agency workers getting fired from their jobs. Imagine what would happen in China. Imagine what would happen to an Elon Musk figure in China. That's all I'm saying. There would be some serious criminal prosecutions that would come after these kinds of actions. And I think that is something we should be moving towards. It would be fantastic. Can't remember who, but someone said right after Elon started DOGE, he just unknowingly bumbled into the role of the king's dumb advisor. The king executes when the peasants start getting mad, and I think that's been entirely vindicated. Yeah. No, I presented it as that as well. I said, like, Elon Musk is going to be the foil. He is going to be the inevitable fall guy because Trump hates losers. And the moment that he falls out of favor, which he did, Donald Trump cut him out. He also does not have like the charisma to be able to navigate this space anyway. It would already be very difficult for anyone to be able to operate as the responsible figure for all of these insane cuts. But Elon is also repulsive. Like he's gross. I don't know how else to explain it. He just has no aura. He's awful.